Hi, and welcome back to Dirty Baron's Garage. This is going to be a fairly quick video. We're not going to count that as this week's video because of the fact that I actually have a very good refurb video in the middle of going on right now, and it will be done shortly. But anyway, I just wanted to show you a deal that fell in on my lap the other day, and we're gonna caught this put this one up to karma. All right. I am a firm believer in karma as far as, what comes around goes around. You do something for somebody, it comes back to you twofold. I mean, that could be good or bad, depending on what happens. But, I obviously try to make it for the good and everything. Anyway, so you got this house here. Right past this house is a stop sign. All right, and our street keeps going up here, probably maybe an eighth of a mile or so. And I've worked on mowers for people all over the street. I've sold mowers, I've fixed them, blah blah blah. Anyway, we got this one guy. Never met him until the other day, but he drives back and forth by here several times a day. He is like some type of business or whatever. I'll explain later. Anyway, so he stops in here the other day, pulls out in the front yard, and I'm looking at this, and I went out there to see what's up. He goes, "Hey buddy," he goes, "I see you always out here messing with mowers." He goes, "I got 3 mowers, I'm junking them." He goes, "Maybe you'd like to have them rather than me scrapping them and everything." Yeah. So anyway, so then he goes on to explain. He's like, "Yeah," he goes, "I can't get these things to run. I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't care anymore. I'm going over to Lowe's. I'm gonna buy me a brand new mower." I was like, "Whoa, stop right there." I said, "You're going to start giving me mowers." I said, "I can at least get one of them running for you." Which this all-wheel drive Husqvarna was one of the mowers he brought in. I said, "Buddy," I said, this is a pretty good mower." I said, "Why don't you give me a little time? Let me see if I can't figure out what's wrong with it rather than going out and spending a bunch of money." He goes, "You willing to do that?" Of course I would, So that's what we did. So I'm going to show you something real quick. Give you a quick walk around on all 3 of these mowers, and they're actually all of them aren't bad, but so we got I'm sorry about the sunlight and everything. We got the all-wheel drive Husqvarna. She's I got to clean this thing up a little bit and everything. I'm going to do that before the guy comes and takes it back. But, so, it actually took me less than a minute to fix this mower. So, first thing I did, I pulled the bail handle rather, and it wasn't moving. Now, I don't know how good that's going to. Now, you're going to notice that it is actually moving the full length. The first time I pulled this thing, that lever was barely moving. Now, you have not only your flywheel brake, but you also have a switch down there that will kill your ignition. So what had happened with this thing, the cable had stretched enough. It was letting off the flywheel brake, but wasn't pulling it back enough to open a switch. Okay, not a problem. So I turn around, and this is a little trick to show you guys. Some of you guys might not know this, but this is a good test right here. You take your cable, take it off the handle, tie a knot in it. Okay, that's going to give you about another 1/2 inch. All right, so now that thing opens up the cable beautiful. Watch this. Like I said, it took me trying to do this one-handed. There you go. So, I got under a minute invested in this mower. This self-propel does work beautiful and everything. I am going to take the thing, I'm going to sharpen a blade, change the oil, clean it up a little bit for the guy. He's more than happy. He's just, I told him, I said, "You're not going to spend a bunch of money on a thing." I said, I could have, told you all 3 are junk and everything. I don't do that kind of stuff. I mean, one good good turn deserves another. But anyway, so here's the other ones he gave me. I have not looked at the years on these things yet, but this Hyper Tough's almost brand new. This thing is, it can't be very old. I mean, no rust whatsoever. Got the side chute missing. We got one of them in stock. I believe this mower's already sold. Obviously, I gotta fix it first. I don't know what's wrong with it. But, and then we have older Troy built. We got a auto choke quantum on it. Same thing, it won't run. I haven't looked into it yet, but something tells me both of these mowers is gonna take me a carb, a little shot of carb cleaner. They'll probably fire. We probably have to do some carb work on either one of them. And that's fine, whatever. I mean, this old, even this Troy built, we got a self-propelled unit here. We got some little bit of paint coming off the deck, but she's nice and shiny. All right, so we may have to do a little respray on the deck and everything, but this is not a bad unit. So, now, here's the kicker on this thing. So, the gentleman that I'm speaking of, all right, so this house right here is a rental house. He does work on this. He does work on other houses as well. He's some type of a property manager, and I'm told that the landlord that he works for owns like hundreds of rental houses and whatnot. So I just might have landed myself something to the point, I'll tell him, because he drives right by here. He lives on the street and everything. So I could very well, I'm gonna let him know, hey, if you're doing a clean out and there's any mowers, bring them by. I'll give you some money or whatever. So I may have just landed, just for being nice, I may have landed myself a few bucks. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that real quick. And as I said, I have another video coming out. I should be maybe tomorrow, possibly the next day and everything. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys have a great day, and we will catch you very soon.